Hi, I'm Paul, and in this quick video, I'm just going to give you an overview of what we offer in terms of property education and how we are completely different to anything else out there. You may have seen lots of adverts for property sourcing courses, property education. We do things very differently here, so I'm going to get into that. So these people all paid £99, that's it, to learn how to earn thousands of pounds in property. So it's no surprise that these people are all smiling and they're saying great things about us. Now, start off here, Kushal. He is now a HMO investor. He wasn't when he joined us. Before he took our training, he had a day job and he was very frustrated because he'd paid thousands of pounds to somebody else and he was literally banging his head against the brick wall and going nowhere. And now he's a HMO investor. So yeah, very happy. And that's him with the presenter, that's him and his wife, with the presenter of Homes Under the Hammer. He's one of our many students that have actually been on the Homes Under the Hammer TV show. And yeah, he's doing great. Over here, we've got Patrick. He purchased our sourcing and deal packaging course. And he says it's the best property course I've ever done. And he's done lots of courses, as you can see in the comment there that he left us. And David, incredible value in these courses. David purchased our property deal sourcing course. And Kira, great content without any of the BS. And you'll know there's a lot of BS in the property education sector. There's lots of nonsense out there, to be quite honest. So it's nice to get a comment there. Cutting through it, great content without any of the BS. Philip, legend, deal packaging course is the best there is. And that's a really nice one. And Nikki here, this is a conversation that we had on Messenger. 5k this week. The other was a 2k deal. Over here, he's telling me he's got £22,000 in the business account with another 2.5k to hit Friday. He spent £99. £99. That's it. And he's earned £24,500. I don't need to say anything else. It's quite mind-boggling that, you know, your £99 investment, he's put 24.5 grand in his bank. Another one here, this is Chris. I spent £99 and £10,000. He completed our deal sourcing course. For all of you who don't think it's working or haven't completed it yet, I suggest you sit down in a quiet room with no distractions and get it done. It's opened my mind to how to make sourcing work for me, and already my company has 3 deals going through, making me £10,000 due to complete in the next 5 weeks. Amazing. Again, spent 99 quid. And he's put 10 grand in the bank. Awesome. And then Alex here, 6 figures. I mean, seriously, 6 figures. So Alex sources projects he wants to do himself. He then finds an investor to fully fund that project. So Alex isn't putting any cash in. The investor's putting all of the money in, and then the profits are then split 50-50 with the investor. So on Alex's first project, he banked himself 37 grand. Not bad. His second project is about to bank 65 to 70k, and his third project is about to bank him 50k. Total from 3 deals, over 150 grand. So the result for Alex, who's been able to quit his day job, he's now employed his brother, and he's come into his property business, and he's now stepping things up and aiming for much, much bigger projects. Now that's a 6-figure income right there, you know, just by following our training. Again, like Nikki over here, just followed the training. We literally tell you how to do it. You go and do it in the real world. This is what you can earn. And we're not charging big sums of money here. To get everything you need to succeed in property, you only need to spend 99 quid, not thousands of pounds. You'll see lots of property gurus out there, lots of the property training companies, £3,000, £5,000, £7,000, £10,000, £15,000 for education. Now, we go against what the big gurus do in the UK, and we give you a way into property without wasting thousands of pounds. Now, why should you listen to me? Who am I? Who is this guy? I've been in property 20 years. I have worked in various different areas of property. I've been an estate agent, a letting agent. I had my own agencies. I've been an investor, a developer. I've used many creative strategies, sourcing assisted sales, lease options, rent to rent, HMOs, you name it. I've done it over the last 20 years. There's not much I haven't done. I've also built a couple of very successful companies. I founded the UK's biggest property sourcing network. We had over 50 offices all over the UK. I also co-founded a property peer-to-peer investment platform where investors invest in deals, and we raised £85 million across the UK on various different projects. So I know a thing or two about property. 20 years of knowledge has gone into this course. I've made my money out of property, and I help others get in without wasting money, without spending money on courses. They don't need to. Now, the property gurus out there all charge obscene amounts of money for courses, and this does not mean you get better quality. It does not mean you get more value because you're spending more money on the course. Let me share a little secret with you. Now, these property gurus, these big name, these big faces that you see all over YouTube, all over TikTok, Instagram, wherever, Facebook, they teach, most of them teach you a flawed method of sourcing property deals, so you fail, and they do this on purpose. Now, you might be thinking, why would they do that? Because if you fail or struggle or feel like you need help, you feel overwhelmed, you're like, oh my God, I need help, they're going to offer you more courses, they're going to offer you more training, which means you give them more and more money. You put more and more money in their bank. They win, you fail again. So the only person that's actually benefiting there is the gurus. They're literally taking money off you, and it's money for old rope. You don't need to be paying thousands of pounds for property education. Don't do it. Now, most people spend between £3,000 and £20,000 on property courses, and this has to stop. It's literally madness. You no longer have to do that. It's completely and utterly unnecessary. So please don't do that. Don't waste your money. Now, our online property sourcing course gives you everything. Everything. I'm going to get into it. It gives you everything that you could need. And that's why our students love it. That's why we get the nice comments. That's why people tell us this is the best course there is. Because I genuinely think it is. You know, I'm biased. I created it. But the feedback is the same. People love it. Because we give you a full process. Nothing is left out. It's light on price, but it is not light on content. This is not half a course or an introduction. This is the full thing, the whole 9 yards. Like I said, full process, nothing left out. We give you the sourcing contracts, not NDAs. A lot of property sourcing training out there in the UK, even the ones that you're going to pay 5k for, they'll give you an NDA and tell you that that's the contract you need to use with an investor. Incorrect. No, it's not. That's amateur level. We give you a proper legal document that is a sourcing contract that does two things. It protects your fee, but it also makes you look like a professional and not an amateur trying to use an NDA. We give you the deal calculators so you can crunch the numbers on the deals, work out if a deal stacks up or a deal is not a deal. You need to understand that. Our deal calculators do that for you. We give you lots of bonus guides and downloads, and there's lots of resources and things that you can use as well. We cover setup and compliance. That is very important. Lots of training out there actually doesn't tell you how to set up your business, how to get compliant and be legal to trade and operate as a property sourcer. We go through absolutely everything, and we tell you how to do it. And we give you literally a checklist, and you go through it and tick it off. And we show you, most importantly, the number one skill, which will decide if you make money or you don't, is can you find investors? Can you build an investor list? We show you exactly how to do it. And I know a thing or two about that because my investor list was over 6 figures. I had over 120,000 investors on my list. So I know how to find investors. I know how to build lists. I share all that information in the course. So if you want to learn exactly how to earn £3,000 to £6,000 per property deal, this course is for you. If you want to build up a pot of money so you can start investing yourself in the future, this course is definitely for you. And if you want to avoid wasting thousands of pounds on property education and the get-rich-quick gurus out there, then this course is definitely for you because it's only going to cost you £99 and you get absolutely everything that you need. So it's a no-brainer. There is no sitting on the fence. If this is what you're looking for, then this is the answer. Now, most of our students have paid, unfortunately, tens of thousands of pounds for property education elsewhere, and then they buy this course. And then they get the results that we're always looking for. So I think that says a lot. I think the feedback and the result and the testimonials and the reviews that we get says a hell of a lot about what people think about this course. And when I said it wasn't light on content, there's the proof. It is not light on content. You get absolutely bucketfuls of content, and it's broken down into set modules, starting off with business setup and compliance to get you set up ready and legal. And then we dive into everything step by step, work our way through it. And everything is covered off here. There's lots of bonuses as well, and lots of extra things in there about different things like lease options, BRR, HMOs. There's all sorts of stuff in there, not just relating to sourcing. And there's more than a few contracts as well that will come in handy. And there's lots of templates, lots of things you can edit, direct to vendor letter templates, all the rest of it. Everything is in there. Everything you need is in there, and it's £99. So the offer is ending soon. If you want to jump on it, then I suggest you jump on it right away, because the offer is ending imminently. And yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. If you want to start and get into property and you want success, then you want to be like these guys with a smile on your face, and you don't want to be one of the victims spending thousands of pounds elsewhere on some get-rich-quick dream from a guru. £99 is all you need to spend. And I hope you enjoyed the course, and I'll see you on the inside. Cheers.